Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of Pounds and Inches. This is Ryan. I'm Bethany, and today we're going to be talking to you about World's Fair 1893. But before we do, we like to give you just updates of what's happening with us in our health life as a way to hopefully encourage you and also just try and keep us accountable. So what's been going on with you?
Well, life is a yo-yo, and sometimes you're up and sometimes you're down. Right now, I'm up in weight. Man, sometimes it kind of steamrolls you, and I'm defaulting back to my main vice, which is food. But I think I'm reaching the end of that, and hopefully the yo-yo then at the top, there's no place else for it to go but down.
Yeah. I started making monthly goals for myself, and my goal for July was to not cancel working out with my sister at all. And I made it almost 3 weeks before I did. Almost 3 weeks. So I'm pretty excited about that because my goals are things that I have to be very diligent about making in order to achieve. They're not like easy. I actually have to really try. But so I'm going to build off of that. And my next goal is to now just go 3 weeks without canceling on working out with her. So yeah. All right, but enough about that. Let's talk about World's Fair 1893.
This is the World's Fair 1894?
No, not that game. It's World's Fair 1893.
Oh, I was thinking of a different thing. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So in World's Fair 1893, you're basically curators to the World's Fair. You're trying to get exhibits and different events to come that you want, and you're trying to get people to support you and what you want to do. There's also an area control aspect and a set collection to this game, and all of that melds together to get you points, and whoever has the most points after 3 rounds wins. So Ryan is going to show you what that looks like.
So here's the board at the setup of World's Fair. Everybody on the beginning of the turn gets to put one each of their supporter cubes on each section of the board. Also, 2 cards are dealt to each section. There are a bunch of different kinds of cards, but there's 3 main types. There are these influential figures that kind of help you move things around, add extra cubes to the board. There's an area control element, which we'll get to. There's also these main exhibits, which are kind of things that we're proposing to be in the World's Fair. They represent all the colors on the board as well. And the last thing are these midway tickets. These help kind of progress the game along as well as get you points. On your turn, you will place one of your supporter cubes. You get to take all the cards that are on that spot. And if you have any of the influential figure cards that you've picked up on the last round, you are required to play it. You reload the board by placing 3 cards in clockwise order. At the end of the round, once this little Ferris wheel car has gone all the way around, you tally up to see who has the most supporter cubes in each section. Whoever does gets to turn their cards into these tokens, kind of a set collection thing, and based off of this little chart, if you can get one of each, it's worth 15 points. One each of 4 of them out of the 5, it's worth 10 points, 6 points, 3 points, and if you only manage to get 1, it's worth 1 point. So the more tokens you can collect, the better, and if you can get a wide variety of colors, you're going to get the maximum amount of points. The game is played over 3 rounds, and at the end of the 3rd round, whoever has the most points wins.
All right, so one of the first things I noticed about this game was the round tracker. I really like how that works, and I like how you could potentially never move that or be the only person to move it to determine what round it is. So I really like that option that's there and how it moves.
Mm-hmm. I like that the cards all reference real events that took place at the World's Fair and real people that were influencers involved with it. I think that's a really cool kind of background and theme to the game and the flavor text.
It also plays really well 2, 3, and 4 players, so I like that it's very versatile for us.
Yeah, the board is super neat. It looks cool. It's got that classic World's Fair. I want to say merry-go-round, but it's a Ferris wheel. It's just both functional as far as keeping track of the round and the different areas, but it's also just looks really neat on the table.
I think it's really neat how you have that one action of just placing your cube on one of the sections, and that really is the only action you're given in the game outside of when you get the influencers, or the, what do they call them?
The influential figures.
The influential figures, so they have you do other things, but even that, half of those are dictated by where you place your cube. So I like how that one action that you get actually opens up to so many different things that kind of ripples out throughout the game.
I think that the area control is really neat. It's not like a mean aggressive game, but there is that kind of push and pull, and you get to manipulate the board a little bit with those cubes, and I like that. It's a nice little mechanism.
So this isn't something that we talk about a lot, just because Ryan learns and teaches the large majority of our games, but I actually was able to teach our gaming group this game through the rule book, so yay rule book.
All right, so with all that said, there is one thing that just is really silly, but I have to bring it up. There are these tokens that represent victory points in the game. Then there's two different versions of them. One you get as a result of the midway tickets, and the other one you get as a result of winning the majorities in the different areas. And they are functionally identical. So it's kind of weird to me. It's like, oh, you get 2 points, but not those 2 points. You get these 2 points over here.
And then they are the same at the end of the game.
Yeah, you count them the same way. So they probably could have streamlined it and just made them tokens, but...
We found that this game is a little hard to categorize, specifically with the people that we game with. A lot of the people that we game with would like things that are heavier than this or things that are just lighter than this. So it's kind of like a tween game.
That's horrible.
Ryan didn't want me to say that.
That's horrible. I'm editing this out.
No, he's not, because he loves me.
I love you, but not that.
It's not even that it's not heavy or that it's not light. Well, it's not heavy, but it is light. It's just, I don't know, it's like in between for us. And because of that, unfortunately, even though we really like it, we like this game a lot, it just doesn't get to the table that often, at least past our two-player games of it.
Yeah, I mean, I like it a lot. I wish we played more of it. I wish we had more people that liked it with us. But we're going to keep it in our collection, even if it's just for the two of us to play.
Yeah, we liked it.
You can subscribe to our YouTube channel to see all of our latest videos as they come out. You can also go to our blog on BoardGameGeek.com. It's called Pounds and Inches, where we kind of chronicle our quest for health there. We're on Facebook, Ryan and Bethany Board Game Reviews. We're on Twitter, @RyanandBethany1, and lastly Bethany's Instagram page @BNFigs, where she's taking cool pictures of board games all the time, so check out and see what she's doing there. On all those places, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, because we love hearing from you guys.
All right, well, this is Ryan, and I'm Bethany, encouraging you to play games, live healthy, and create moments. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
This is Ryan and Bethany from Pounds and Inches. We hope you have a good time. And Ryan needs to stop making me record these things. I'm so tired.